Sweet 16 mix-up. Missy and Mary were so excited. Not only did they love parties, but tomorrow was Missy's Sweet 16 party. Mary was Missy's best friend and just a couple months older than Missy. They had been friends since they were 4 years old and lived on the same block since then. Together, they planned the party and waited for the day to come. Everything was set up and all the invites were sent out. It was going to be in the backyard and the weather was perfect for tomorrow. Missy was so excited she could hardly sleep that night and focus in class that day. The day had finally arrived and Missy and her family were getting ready themselves and making sure everything was in place. Missy had a chocolate fountain, a beautiful background to take pictures, plenty of food, and there was meant to be a DJ, but he got a hold of and couldn't make it in time. He had offered to be available for tomorrow, but of course Missy just scoffed him away since her party was that day, not the next. Just waiting near the front, she and Mary waited for people to arrive. 5 minutes went by, turning to 20 minutes, turning to half an hour. Confused and upset, Missy asked her parents and was so disappointed and upset. Mary and Missy's parents tried to tell her to relax, mentioning how maybe the time was later. Looking at the invitations, they realized these were the wrong invitations and Mary accidentally sent the wrong ones out. She went crying to her room and didn't want to talk to anybody. Missy's parents and Mary tried to reason with her, and Missy just yelled back saying she didn't want to talk to anybody. Missy stayed in her room for the rest of the day, ignoring her parents. She was so upset that her Sweet 16 was never going to come alive, so she didn't want to come out for the rest of the day. The next day, Missy's parents went to her room to calm her down and reason with her. They all decided to get dressed up and take a couple of pictures together and asked if Missy wanted to invite a couple of friends. Even though it wasn't planned, just a few people there for Missy would make her feel a little better. Agreeing, Missy got ready and about an hour later came out to their backyard. To her surprise, she was greeted by all the guests and even the DJ. Mary came up to hug her and exclaimed, "Everyone thought the party was today. They all technically were on their way, so all we needed was a DJ. Your parents called the DJ back while we finished setting up the last things. It was just a little hard to keep quiet. I'm sorry that I messed up the day. I made new ones, but must have sent the old ones out instead." Missy was so excited she could cry of joy and responded with, "Thank you. I'm sorry I reacted the way I did." Mary and Missy hugged, and the party began. Missy couldn't have been happier, even though there was a mix-up and it all turned out well. She finally made her Sweet 16 come alive.